Hi, everyone. This is Candy Johnson. I am your host, and this is Real Talk brought to you by Real Raw Records. Today's topic is You're Not the Fucking Boss of Me. All right. And the reason why I chose this topic is because it's somewhat of a joke, how kids,
Hi everyone, this is Kate.
oh, here we go again. I always do that. Shit. Anyway, you know how when kids don't want to do what you say, well, they don't want to do what other kids say. They'll say, "You ain't not the boss of me." Oh shucks! I would get a phone call at this very moment, right? But anyway, you know how kids will say, "You not the boss of me," and I was on a post the other day, and I disagreed with this man who said that he wouldn't worry with gathering up pennies. He said that he'll just spend his time looking for wooden nickels. So anyway, his point was that he made. He said, first of all, he told me. I said, well, pennies make dollars. Why would you settle for wooden nickels? And he said, apparently you're not aware of there's a certain type of tree that's very rare, that's very valuable because it's rare. And so he said, you're obviously not familiar with this type of tree. And so I told him, I said, because I am familiar with it. I just can't think of the name right now. But uh, uh, I said, you got me there. You got me there. So basically, what he was saying is that there's value in different things. You don't necessarily have to uh, go after money per se. And so I definitely agree with that. At that concept, I just that wasn't in the forefront of my mind in this particular conversation. All right. Because I find value in a lot of things that other people overlook. I said that to say this. Um, Many of you may not realize or even take into consideration why a lot of Black people do what they do, why they say what they say, why they act the way that they act. And the reason for that is because multimedia and the news have painted a picture of us that you've gotten in your heads about Black people, and you don't think outside of that. All right. And because you don't care to do any research, and because you see our reaction, perhaps you've met a Black person and you said, oh, yeah, just because you saw the person angry, you say, yeah, the TV did say Black people are just violent. That person might have had just cause to be angry. It might have been mistreated in some type of way. And if you had been treated the same way, and if it was certain exact duplication of circumstances for you, you would be angry too. But people don't think about that. They don't think about that. Um, they only go by what media or what their parents told them about Black people and such. Um, the reason why I decided to uh, host this particular topic is also it's because I had a dream last night, and in that dream, people, there was a group of people, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I'll tell you in the end. The group of people were taking a sketch of me, and they were sketching me. They were drawing a picture of me. And it was a lot of people that were drawing. The people, well, I said not a whole lot of people, but there were like over 10 people that was drawing pictures of me. And so here I am, I'm standing still and, trying to allow them to get a sketch of me. But I noticed somewhere along the line in the dream, I noticed that they wasn't using me to draw a picture of me. So I was confused at this point. All right, I'm very confused. And why would they be drawing a picture of me, but ignoring me? When I looked a little bit closer in the dream, I began to focus in, and I saw one lady, she was up for the drawing or whatever because they was taking turns doing it. And I noticed that all the pictures that the other people had drawn of me, I said, none of these pictures don't look nothing like me. And I was getting frustrated. I was like, if y'all supposed to be doing a sketch of me, why? Well, first things first, why aren't y'all using me? I'm right here. Why are you not using me to draw a picture of me? Like, what the fuck? So then, as the dream progressed, this one lady, she went up to go draw a picture of me. And she was talking while she was doing the sketch. She was outlining, like, in her mind, but verbally thinking it through, so-called, as she drew the picture of me. And she was like, okay, I got this. Okay, this is going to cover her, and she's like, and I'm going to bring this down, and I'm do this, and I'm do that. And she was verbalizing as she was doing the sketch. So I was like, okay, finally this lady really going to draw a picture of me. But I looked a little closer at the picture, and they had a sketch, a picture. She had a picture underneath the picture that she was drawing, and she was somewhat, basically, you know how you do tracing? You trace out the picture, and it's not really drawing, you're just tracing what's already there. Well, she was tracing. I said, that's cheating. You're not no artist if you tracing? I was so confused. I was so confused. And I thank God for talking to God, because he clarified it, and I'll tell y'all what he told me. So here I am. I'm disturbed. I'm like, y'all supposed to be drawing a picture of me. Why are you? Who is this person that y'all are drawing? This looks nothing like me. And I was upset. And so this lady, she's drawing this picture, and she, okay, now I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and this girl, and she drew basically a duplicate of the drawing that was underneath her drawing, but all she did was push it up, so it was drawn in an oval shape, and just but it was still this made up drawing. So she moved it around a little bit. She she did a little something different, but it was still the same. It was still the same. Matter of fact, she made the most fucked up picture of me, because when she drew the picture of me, and I'm not saying it's fucked up because it was dark, because I'm not a light complected black person, but she made me real dark, okay? And she took her pen when she was done drawing me, and she just really shaded in my face real dark. So I was like, these pictures look nothing like me. How are y'all drawing pictures of me? And this looks nothing like me. I was so disturbed. I woke up in the cold sweats a lot. And I said, I talk to God every morning anyway. I pray every morning. So when I woke up out of the cold sweats, I said, God, I said, what does this dream mean? Because I knew it was symbolic of something. All right. So I said, what does this mean? All right. He said, I'm trying to show you why people don't hear what you're saying. People are not listening to what you're saying. People are not looking at your character. They don't care about your character. It makes no difference to them how different you are. In their mind, they've already got a picture of you that society has already painted. Society has painted you as, and he was telling me, like the lady that drew a picture of me real dark. And it was to point out that you a black person, period. That's it. And the already pre-drawn idea that they have of a black person, no matter how different you are, or even if they shift their mentality of you a little bit, they somehow cannot mentally steer away from that diagram that life and society has painted of black people. I was like, wow. Wow. That was so profound. I said, wow. So no matter what I do, how I carry myself in life as a respectable person, if people have this already presupposed mentality of a black person, even if they are a black person, because some of the people that did the drawings were black. Even black people have accepted this mentality about what a black person is. Wow. And no matter what you do, you're going to still be viewed as this sketch, this diagram of what a black person is and what a black person looks like, how a black person behaves, and so forth. Because there's already been a picture drawn. I posted a video of me singing this particular song, and this guy came on my post, and he said, not bad, and it's probably the synthesized sound in the background. Anyway, he was pretending that he knew something about music, which he didn't know. I hate synthesized sound. I don't use synthesized sound. I played that song live in the studio. Which, thank you for the compliment. That means I'm a badass bitch if it sounded like it was synthesized, but that's Candy. All right, playing. I kick ass. I do. I really do. I'll make you think it's fake because it's some badass shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a cold bitch. That I am. All right. But he said, I don't know if there's a market for this. Well, you wouldn't know. You don't know nothing about the music industry. So why would you know? You know, people that pretending to be leaders, pretending to know what they're talking about, pretending they really got a handle on things, they really do annoy me. All right? Because basically all they're doing is just like that dream that I had, where they is going and they already got a pre-drawn sketch, and they tracing and trying to pretend like they're real artists or pretend like they really doing something different, and you ain't doing nothing but tracing. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that. Perpetrating fraud ass motherfuckers. Get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you something. Real people in life, we don't let you punk ass motherfucker tell us what we can do, all right? Because people out there just like you that go around spewing out your hatred, spewing out your fear mongering, all right? They try to keep us down, all right? And you do it, you're trying to keep the black people down. I had this man, and I'm gonna post up a video of this bullshit. The white man saying, you're nothing. That's what he telling me, right? He said, you're nothing. You're never gonna be nothing. What the fuck? Kind of racist ass shit is that? Why you gonna never be nothing? Why? You got a reason I could be never be nothing? Huh? You tell me I'm a badass singer, William Freeman, but there's no market for a badass singer? That what you say? Huh? Why should I listen to you? You tell me I don't be nothing, all right? Why you gonna be nothing? Why you not gonna be nothing? Because I'm black? Huh? What other reason you got to don't have no reason other than hatred and jealousy? I see you. I see you what you're doing. I see you. All right. But I got my spiritual earplugs in. I'm not listening to you. You know why? Because the same people like you that told me a lot of other things I could not do, but I done them already. I did it already. All right. So I see you at the end of this road where I gonna be laughing at you. See you at the end of this road. Cause guess what? You're not the fucking boss of me. Keep it real or take your ass back to fantasy land with that bullshit.